Healthcare is always changing, evolving in ways that impact every corner of the industry, from patient care to administrative processes. But not every shift is about a breakthrough treatment or a cutting-edge technology. Sometimes the most significant changes happen behind the scenes, in the way we manage and report care. The transition to CMS Hierarchical Condition Category Model version 28 is one such administrative change, one with far-reaching consequences for every healthcare organization. This isn't just about learning a few new codes, it's a fundamental shift in how CMS evaluates patient complexity, determines risk adjustment, and ultimately, how your organization is reimbursed for the care you provide. Hundreds of diagnosis codes are being removed, remapped, or reclassified. Risk scores are being recalculated, and the criteria for capturing patient conditions are more stringent than ever. If your documentation and coding don't adapt quickly, your organization could face significant revenue loss, compliance issues, and even audits. Accurate coding now goes beyond financials. It's about representing the true health status of your patients and ensuring they receive the care and resources they need. Incomplete or outdated documentation under V28 can mean lost reimbursement, underreported patient needs, and missed opportunities to improve outcomes. This is a challenge that requires your whole team's attention and coordinated action, from clinicians and coders to administrators and compliance officers. The deadline for compliance is approaching fast, leaving little room for error or delay. But with a clear, proactive plan, you can navigate this transition successfully. Over the next 30 days, you'll empower your clinicians, coders, and administrators to master the new requirements of V28, ensuring everyone is prepared and confident. The goal is clear: protect your revenue, maintain compliance, and continue delivering the highest quality care to your patients. No matter how the rules change, the time to act is now. Let's get started and make sure your organization is ready for CMS V28. Week 1 is all about building a strong foundation, starting with leadership. This is the time to set the tone for the entire transition, ensuring everyone understands the importance of what's ahead. Get buy-in from your C-suite and managers. Their support is essential for securing resources, driving momentum, and setting a positive example for the rest of the organization. Share a simple, jargon-free overview of V28 with your entire team. Make sure everyone, from clinical staff to administration, understands what's changing and why it matters. Highlight the biggest changes, such as which codes are gone, what's been remapped, and why specificity in documentation is more important than ever. Use real data to show the financial impact. Demonstrate how missing or incorrect codes could mean major revenue loss, and how accuracy protects your bottom line. When everyone clearly sees the stakes, a sense of urgency and teamwork naturally follow. People become more invested in the process. Announce the training schedule early and set clear expectations for participation, so everyone can plan ahead and prioritize this transition. Make sure everyone knows their specific role in this transition and who to turn to for questions or support along the way. This week is about building alignment, creating motivation, and making sure everyone is moving forward together. With strong leadership support and clear, open communication, you're ready to tackle the next steps with confidence. The groundwork for success is set. Now your team is prepared to move forward. In Week 2, shift from awareness to action. Focus on clinical specificity. V28 penalizes vague diagnoses. Providers must document with precision, not just diabetes, but type, complications, and severity. Review which codes are obsolete and what new specific alternatives are required. Introduce the MEET criteria: monitoring, evaluating, assessing, or treating. Each diagnosis must show active management. Use real chart examples to practice turning vague notes into V28 compliant documentation. Hands-on exercises help teams internalize these changes. By week's end, your team should recognize obsolete codes and confidently apply MEET to their notes. Specificity is now non-negotiable. This is the new standard for risk adjustment. Your team is ready to document complexity accurately. Week 3 is about putting knowledge into practice, transforming what you've learned into real, measurable improvements in your daily workflow. Start with targeted chart audits. Identify where documentation falls short under V28 and pinpoint specific areas that need attention for compliance and accuracy. Use audit results to improve EHR templates, prompting for required details like type and acuity, and making it easier for clinicians to capture all necessary information at the point of care. Set up coder alerts to flag non-specific codes before claims go out, helping to prevent denials and ensuring claims are as accurate as possible. Coders and clinicians should collaborate, using queries to clarify documentation in real time, so that every patient encounter is fully and correctly captured. Share audit findings with the team, celebrate wins, and address gaps constructively, fostering a culture of continuous improvement and open communication. Refine your EHR and coding processes based on real feedback, adapting your systems to better support your team's needs and evolving best practices. This week, your team moves from theory to action, using new tools and workflows to make lasting changes that benefit both staff and patients. Compliance and accuracy become part of daily practice, building habits that ensure quality and reliability in every patient record. The system now supports your team's success, making it easier to achieve your goals and deliver excellent care. You're closing the gap between knowledge and execution and setting a new standard for performance and patient care in your organization. The final week is about simulation and making new habits stick. Use real-world case studies for team exercises. Providers document, coders code, all under V28 rules. This bridges the gap between clinical care and coding. Update your standard operating procedures to reflect new workflows and requirements. Distribute a V28 documentation and coding guide as a go-to resource. Launch a new audit and feedback policy for ongoing quality assurance. Regular feedback keeps best practices top of mind and prevents backsliding. Wrap up with a session celebrating progress and answering questions. Your team is now confident, equipped, and ready for V28. The new way of working is here to stay. You now have a clear, 30-day roadmap for mastering CMS V28. This isn't just a training, it's a cultural shift that protects your revenue and compliance. Every day you wait increases your risk. Don't wait for denials or lost revenue to force your hand. Use this plan to get ahead, train your team, and update your systems. Lead your organization with confidence and foresight. Invest in your people and processes now for long-term success. The future of your practice depends on the actions you take today. Start your V28 transition now. Secure your success. Begin today.